If you're now tuning in, you're right on time because I have the pleasure of connecting with the one and only Yazi's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
How y'all doing? My name is Yazi. Social media platforms, I am Yazi YT. That's IMYZIIYT. And yeah.
You are Yazi.
I am Yazi.
And we're here to peel back some layers of that, Yazi.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You know what? First, let everybody know what you do before we dive into a lot of things.
All right, so I guess I'm in the realm of I'm kind of lost right now. I'll be honest. I'm kind of in the realm of content creator, lifestyle vlogger. It's really just me being myself. I think people find interest in just my mind and my opinions. And a lot of people find me funny, so a lot of people put me in the bracket of a comedian. I'm a little bit all over the place. But if I was to put myself somewhere, I'd say a lifestyle content creator.
Ooh, a lifestyle content creator.
Yeah.
What lifestyle are you selling us?
I'm a little bit all over the place, man. I enjoy going to trail rides. I love the country. I tell everybody I'm a city boy, country boy on the weekend.
Damn.
So I spend a lot of time in the country on the weekend. I just kind of hit the fitness community real hard. So trying to get on my health grind. Get a little more healthy, get a lot more in shape. So the Atlanta fitness community has kind of embraced me wholeheartedly. So it's really just wherever my life takes me. I like to try new stuff. I like to try to experience new cultures and stuff. Mm-hmm. So wherever life takes me, I just go.
So when you say that you do country stuff in the weekend, what cities does that consist of? Where are you going to do country stuff at? It's not Atlanta.
The most part, no. For the most part, I'd say Middle Georgia.
Ooh, where's Middle Georgia?
So you got your Eatonton, Georgia. You got your Sparta, Georgia. And then I go to Alabama a lot. I go to Eufaula, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery's a great time. And yeah, occasionally South Carolina. I don't go to South Carolina that much because in the trail ride community is just for the energies that I look for. The energy just a little different, man.
So you're just seeking the right energy in this space.
I'm seeking the right energy, man.
Shout out to Eaton, shout out to Spartan, because I don't even know about these places.
Facts.
So what am I finding at Eaton and Spartan? Alabama, and where else you said? North Carolina?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Well, North Carolina too, though.
Shout out to North and to South Carolina. But tell me about Eaton and Spartan. What can I find there since I'm in Georgia?
Eatonton and Sparta, they're very small towns.
Yeah.
So from what I know, and my understanding, they're very small towns, close-knitted towns. But when they have trail rides, like the trail ride culture, to my understanding, is it's a thing of just community, right? You got your people that got horses and things of that nature, because a trail ride is what it's called, a trail ride. You got horses, four-wheelers, side-by-sides. It's just a bunch of black people having a great time together.
I like that.
Yeah, it's real united. I know the newer culture of trail ride, we like to line dance. But in the older culture of trail rides were literally the community coming together. It didn't cost anything to come. The community coming together. Like I said, riding horses, four-wheelers. They're going on an actual trail and they're taking a ride. Sometimes 30-minute ride, sometimes hour ride. They come back and they just have a party. They cook out, have a party. It's crazy. But in the newer generations of trail rides, like I said, we line dance and stuff. So they still do the trail ride. And when they come back, some trail rides have a big stage, DJs out there, and it's just a field full of people.
I have a uninformed question to ask regarding the line dances. Okay? Okay, because I'm going to start off by this. I'm Caribbean, okay? I've never done a line dance.
Okay.
Watched it so much on TikTok. It looks so fire. But the thing I wonder is, how y'all know all the dance moves to the line dance? Because I will scroll, and 1 minute it's a high kick, and the next minute it's everybody's dropping low. But it's like, I'm like, is there a class? Did everybody take a class the day before? Or did everybody just walk in knowing what the line dance was going to be? Because no one messes up. So how does everybody know the line dance?
So for the most part,
No, I know it's not, but on the outside looking in, for me, I'm like, where did they? So does everybody know each other?
I started probably a year ago.
Okay.
And like I'm far into it now, but when I started, it was kind of a thing where it's like, okay, I was the same way. Yeah. Like, bro, what are y'all doing?
Everybody did this at the same time.
But I ain't
what does
lie.
that mean?
It's all the same. It's all the same steps.
Uh-huh.
It's all the same steps in different orders. So for all the different songs, once you learn the actual steps, like it ain't nothing but a 2-step. I fell in love with it because it reminded me of my grandma cookouts and stuff growing up. My grandma like in the middle of Atlanta, like she downtown. And one thing about the older generation, they come from a generation where you didn't lock doors. Yeah. Like it was a real community. So my grandma was one of them community people. Like everybody in the community knew they could come to Mary Ann Goolsby's house. They gonna have a good time. They gonna be able to eat. They gonna live life. So when she would throw her parties, of course my dad being at his adult age, he's able to come to the party now. So my brother and I and my cousin, she had a room in the back of her house that's strictly for us. So she would have us in the back room, and the back room is literally like in the backyard. So we would look out the window, everybody back there doing the 2-step.
Yeah.
So
it's just so sexy.
I fell in love with it
I love it, especially when you're with a couple and the person, they know how to dip together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's the most beautiful level of black. I don't know.
See, I don't really like when people not line dancing, especially people who've never tried it, because when you actually do it and when you actually like, especially being in Atlanta, we've kind of like, I feel like Atlanta, a lot of people don't feel like Atlanta is united like that, but I feel like Atlanta is united like a mug. But
in my mind, it is.
It's
I don't know about
united.
everybody else, but because I'm on the outside looking in, though, I'm gonna keep it above.
But when you look at the partying culture, the party culture is divided because people scared to be themselves nowadays. Like and before I started going into the trail ride community, I was in the clubbing scene. And you got a lot of people that's scared to be themselves. You got a lot of people that want to be just this macho man.
But when you get in the trail riding community, everybody's having a good time though. Because if it is the same, I've never attended, so I ain't even gonna act like I've attended. But when you're viewing it, if you're viewing club versus that, right? When the club, everybody's sitting down with a hookah. But in the trail riding community,
club ain't
everybody's just. I'm like, I think that's where the life is.
No, it is. That's what life is. So the thing is, in the trail ride community, you got a few people that's like that. But they are a part of the culture and they embrace line dancing. They just probably don't like the dance. But they out there, they got their moonshine in their hand. They out there, they crazy. They having a ball. So I love the trail ride community. I love the line dancing in general. I feel like as far as my mental happiness, I feel like line dancing saved my mental happiness.
Really?
As far as like, especially the party scene, like, I feel like my girlfriend, she did a lot for my mental happiness as well. But because before I met her and before I started dating her, I was in the party scene. I was in the club every weekend. We spent $700 on a section. We just throwing money away. And it wasn't really bringing me no happiness. Very repetitive. We hearing the same
section look like this.
Section look just like this.
Section like this little table right here.
And then see, the way I am, I'm not scared to be myself. And I'm not scared to have fun. So a lot of people like to party with me for that reason. So when people party with me, they come knowing they can be themselves. So when I got people coming to be themselves, they turning the section out. They kicking the table over and stuff because they dancing, having a good time. So it's like I'm mad because it's like, tighten up, you drunk. But at the same time, it's like, man,
horses on the stable.
I can't stop nobody from having a good time.
You gotta have a great time. Maybe the table gotta get knocked over.
See, in the field though, you don't gotta worry about that in the field, man.
Cause we all fam.
Man, people, I've visibly watched people fall out from being drunk in the field. It's crazy.
But in the field, if a person falls out, does anybody hear? It's like if a tree falls.
That's why the trail ride community in the city is the same thing. It's just the city has lost that. It's lost that idea of, man, let's dance and have fun together. Because line dance it's really nothing but a choreographed dance.
Where did it go?
The sections. The sections, the problem.
I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad at your response because being someone that has never been to a trail ride, okay, never ever did any line dancing. When I attended the club, and the section it's just like everybody needs a section, and everybody needs us to see us in a section, and then that's it. You done spent $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, or even $8,000 because I've had that experience. I wasn't the one that spent the $8,000, but I had that experience. But we just left, we all drank, and that was it.
That's it. Man, the section's the problem. Like, even, so a part of Atlanta that hasn't lost that. And I'll say it's not us, though. This part of Atlanta isn't us, but they haven't lost that. When you go to bars, like when you go somewhere like El Malo, downtown, when you go to the Buckhead bars, they're having a ball. They're dancing, they're being themselves. Like, I went to El Malo and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, they swinging in here.
Like, hey.
But it's
there,
in El Malo and Buckhead bar, see, it's a little bit of everybody in there. So you got your ones of us that's not scared to be there. They want to go out, have a good time, and be able to dance. So they go places like that and they dance. They have a good time. But the clubs that you're going to find majority of our community in, and the lounges you're going to find our community in, they ain't doing that. Nah, they ain't doing that. It was shunned upon. A few years ago, it was very shunned upon. And once people tried to make it to where it was like, it's not cool to dance, it became a thing where that was the new trend. Like, it's not cool to dance. Let's just spend their money. We can get in here and kick it together. Nah.
Why? Okay, who made it not cool to dance? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna dance.
For sure.
I just think that it's therapeutic. It's like a release of energy. Like, you need to. Life has been kicking our asses. The world is going crazy. You need to dance, cry, or something emotional. You gotta do something to, like, really decompress.
I'll say it was I don't want to put it on the rap culture, but it was the idea of what the rap culture influences.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like this get money, let's say, and the older generation go hate that I say this, but I feel like that Jeezy era was the start of it. Like that Jeezy BMF era where they made it cool to stand in the club and just throw ones and just kick it.
To the point where people are throwing paper towels.
To the
napkins.
Point where they made it cool. They made it cool for men, because women gonna dance. Majority women gonna dance. They gonna get in there. They gonna twerk. Now you got a lot of them that just gonna sit, look cute. They gonna get their selfies going. But for the mass majority, a lot of women are still gonna dance. But for the men, you take so much fun out of it because people think that women influence everything, and women do run the world. But at the same time, women need men.
But okay, let's talk about the men. Okay? Because y'all don't get a chance to let your hair down and just have a good fucking time. Okay? You don't get a chance because you always have to be protector, provider.
For sure.
Like,
That's
come
true.
off just brolic,
That's
get
true.
mad because somebody did something to you or whatever. Because you're expected to just overly react for anything. And it's just like, you're not allowed to just be neutral.
So I think the thing is, one is how a lot of us were raised, right?
Yeah.
Especially in our communities, in the communities that a lot of us come from, and I'm talking about us, and the community that a lot of us.
We only talking about it.
We only talking about it.
Okay, we only
We
talking
can
about
only
us
talk
today.
about what we know.
Okay, like, if you're not us, you just listening, but you ain't really, yeah.
I mean, in our communities, man, you got to think of the eras, man. I don't think people realize how far we've come from segregation, but how close of a time it was. It wasn't that far. So a lot of us grew up in households, and especially the ones that were raised by their grandparents, they grew up in households where it's like, hey, you as the man, like, you gotta look out because people will do this to you out here.
I get that, and I understand that, and they're gonna call me a pick me, and we're okay with that, okay? Because at the end of the day, I need to understand how you guys are doing, because right now, like, everything is just always just pinned on y'all in the worst direction. How y'all handling this? You can't even just like anime without somebody having some type of opinion. You can't laugh, giggle. I was watching this guy who was crying about tickets he won to something. I'm not sure what he won the tickets to. And the guy that was interviewing was like, bro, you crying, like, what are you doing? Like, he pretty much was trying to, like...
He was happy.
The guy that was crying was very happy. It was an authentic emotion of his. And the guy that was interviewing him was telling him, like, yo, sharpen up, like, you ain't supposed to be crying. I'm like, yo, let the man let it out. Like, he's excited. He said he camped out there for 4 days to get the tickets that he got. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all not even allowed to have a real authentic feeling about certain things. We're allowed to do it. We can get excited about a pumpkin, okay? Yeah. But y'all not allowed to do that. And I wonder how y'all do. How are you guys doing on that side?
I think a big part of it is one, community. Yeah. Right? Your community is everything. So like when you talk about social media and the company that you keep, the community that I'm building right now, I ain't gonna lie. My community want to see me emotional. Period. My community want to see me win. My community want to see that emotion because that's part of who I am. Mm-hmm. I grew up in a household where, and I can speak for me, but I can't speak for everyone.
Of course.
But me being around people who grew up in households different from me, I was able to recognize that I grew up in a household where it was pushed on my brother and I that be yourself, to be yourself.
Shout regardless out to your of anything. For that.
Yeah. They did they big
shout out.
Yeah, they did they big.
Thank you. Because because like, the thing is like you feel like hope is lost when they all start fitting into the narrative. Yeah. But the fact that your family pushed you to just be you yourself is a big deal. Yeah.
They pushed us to be ourselves. So I would have friends and stuff that tried to fit these personas and stuff, but I was always that friend that went against the grain. I'm like, nah, bro, this me, bro. Like, shoot, like today, for example, I work out every morning at Effect Fitness. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'm myself and I'm a funny guy. I'm just naturally funny. Mm-hmm. So today I pulled up the workout in a tuxedo.
No, you didn't.
As a joke. I cut the sleeves off of it.
Don't do that again. That's crazy.
But it was so funny, and people couldn't believe it because it's like, bro, what's wrong with you?
Like you were sweating like you are right now.
Oh,
in
for
this
sure.
hard ass room.
Oh, I was going through it. I was going through. But one thing about that workout, you gonna sweat regardless. So it's like.
So it's pretty much that was your sauna suit.
Yeah, but it's like. That's why content is so easy for me, especially with me going in this vlogging range now. It's so easy for me because my whole life, it's been
pushing the envelope.
It's been just be yourself. Like I never got punished for being myself. So like when it was senior week or homecoming week, man, I'm hey, what's the theme for this week? You said character. I'm coming in all Fat Albert suit. I'm wearing pillows under my clothes. I got 5X clothes on. I got pillows stuffed in my clothes for the whole day. I don't care how much I sweat. And my mom and my dad, they never judged me.
They probably were judging you, but you didn't notice. Sure. They was like, oh my God.
It was more so a judge of it's like. While you were leaving
the house, they was like.
They're like, but what is wrong with you?
They was like, and your dad was probably like, I told you to talk to him. And she's like. But that's what's up though.
Now my dad pushed it more than anything though.
You did?
Yeah, my dad pushed it more than anything.
I'm telling you, like, I guess when you have that type of cushion, where like you're not being judged, you don't conform because you're just like, I get to live in my own world.
For sure, yeah, for sure. That's why, like, I come from a community like we were just talking about. I come from a community where we ain't doing too much dancing no more. Oh man, people see me line dancing on social media. They're like, bro, I can't believe you line dance now. And I'm like, bro, I have a ball. And then like if they come out and they see us out there dancing, then they understand. Then they see it and they like, bro, I understand now.
Speaking of community, off cam we talked about something.
Okay.
I'm a little off, so please remind me what we said. You said it was gonna be a good conversation for
the
camp.
black community in Atlanta. We were talking about how out of towners often come here and they're mind blown about just Atlanta. They say, you hear a lot of people say, I've never seen nothing like Atlanta.
I'm one of those people.
For sure.
100%. I've never seen anything like Atlanta. I don't care what anybody says.
Facts.
Okay, they can come over here and be like, I want to move back to New York or whatever. I want to move back to wherever. I've never seen anything like Atlanta. No one can actually even conjure up another idea like Atlanta. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, you will get, if you download the Neighborhood Net app, you'll get a lot of a lot of stories of stuff that's happening here that's not favorable. But when you come over here and you live here, the fact that you see so many people that look like you doing big things, it blows your mind. I'm from Boston, where people like me who are doing big things are working for people. Yeah,
for sure.
The opposite complexion. No shade, but you know what I'm saying? But here, it's like it's so many bosses. Right. It's so many bosses. What's in the water in Atlanta that's creating so many bosses though?
It's us, man. I think more people in Atlanta got to travel because we often, like, people that's from Atlanta, we gonna pop it. We gonna let you know that Atlanta is the S. But I think often in Atlanta, we don't realize how united we really are. Like, you often hear people say, well, I feel like the black community is divided in this way, divided in that way. Most people, like, when you start to travel, you realize
how united it is over here because the black community is divided elsewhere. Okay,
it's really divided in other places. Other places,
it's like crab in a barrel type mentality where we're pulling each other back down. When I came over here, the level of support. Big shout outs to all of y'all who got your eyes on this right now too. The level of support that I've gotten here, and not only just I don't know. I feel like family. Like, I'm talking to my cousin right now. Yeah. And I want that to continue to be a thing. It never was a thing back up north. We were just focusing on getting our money and taking care of our family. But here is family outside of family. I love that.
Man, I made a video on TikTok because a lot of my TikTok videos is just random thoughts for me. Mm-hmm. So I made a video and I was like, man, hey, why every time people from north come out here, they say, we friendly. And I just asked you how you were doing. And they told me, like, a lot of people commented and stuff, and they told me, they're like, bro, to say what's up to somebody is like, that ain't, we don't do that up here.
No, we don't.
They say they just walk clean past people. Like the Southern what we got down here as the Southern hospitality mindset, they said up north, that's not a thing.
It never existed up north. I'm blown when I came here for it. We don't talk to, listen, it's snowing outside. We got to shovel out our car. It's like 8 feet of snow. We got to take our kid to school. I've never spoken to a stranger in mass. Matter of fact, my mother, if you speak to a stranger, they might kill you, is what my mother told me. So we never spoke to strangers. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not a thing up north. like, you know what I mean? When I came over here and everybody was just talking to me, I thought they wanted to rob me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Yeah, that's the mindset. And then you get used to it. And you're like, whoa, like, I could actually just talk to somebody I've never met before, just randomly.
See, people don't realize, and this going to be a crazy take, but people don't realize a lot of those up north states and those blue states, I should say, are a lot more racist than states down here in the South.
They are. Well, no. I don't know if I can agree with that. Continue, I'm sorry.
Okay, no. Why you can't agree? Because I've never lived up north, so I'm just trying to pick your brain.
Okay, so up north, obviously, I'm from Massachusetts. Okay. And it definitely has its idea of being racist. Okay. But we have our own pockets up north, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, just like down here.
Yeah. Our own pockets is where we stay. We don't even get to venture into spaces where somebody can play in our faces because there's so much going on within our pockets. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we got events, we got shows, we got this, we got that. If an artist is coming out, they're coming out for us. They're not coming out for anybody else because we're the pocket. We're where the money for the entertainment is or whatever, and then the community outside of us, the ones that the opposite of us, they will attend those events because they know that's where the fun is.
Yeah.
So we don't go to the other things where there's racism because everybody who wants to be around us comes to where we are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So why is it a space where y'all can't just walk past somebody and say, hey, how you doing?
Because I got shit to do.
If it's us.
Because I've never considered it of a situation of, it's when we get to the same location, we can network. But if I was crossing the street with you, I'm not thinking about, hey, sis, I like that dress or whatever. We don't do that. It's after I lived in Atlanta for a year.
You understand
I became this person who just like, mind you, I haven't gotten too much hospitality here. I'm not even going to act like I have. Okay?
Everybody want raised right, though.
Because I haven't gotten too much hospitality
Everybody want
here.
raised right.
But I've gotten that whole situation where it's like, speak. You walked in, I didn't sleep with you last night, say hello. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I've gotten that vibe, and it forced me to be a lot more vocal and a lot more open to introduce myself.
See, everybody, like, man, just like any other city, man, you got a lot of people that's raised different.
Yeah.
A lot of us were raised with the mindset like, hey, you walk in the room, you speak to everybody in the room, and you make sure you find the owner of the house, and you damn sure speak.
Facts.
But when it comes to just being in public, it's always kind of been a first for us that's been raised like that. It's always been a first nature. You walk past somebody, you don't gotta have a full conversation with them, but you nod your head, hey, how you doing, and keep walking. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to have a full conversation with you.
You want to know the one thing I gathered about here? There's an authenticness here that's missing up north. Like, people are a lot more real here. I thought we were a lot more real up north. I think we're a lot more blunt up north. People are a lot more real here. I'll say that because of the customer service.
Okay.
Because up north, we operate more like computers up north.
Okay.
With customer service.
Oh, down here,
okay. The customer's always right up north.
Oh, no, you ain't always right down here, boy. You be done got it down here.
I got myself. I got my share.
And they not gonna get fired.
They're not gonna get fired. I show up the next day, the person's still there. So I'm like, I spoke to your manager last night. Why the hell are you still here? Listen,
you call corporate, do whatever you want to do. If he can drop them fries in 5 minutes, according to the person that dropped them in 10, I need 5 minutes. I don't care what he say to you.
I'm glad you mentioned drop fries because that was one of my first experiences.
Yeah.
When I went and bought some fries, they handed it to me out the window because it was a drive-thru. When it fell on the floor, it was still in the bag, but it fell on the floor, and I don't want it because it touched the ground.
For sure.
And the lady was like, "Well, I don't know what to say to you because those are fries and they're in the bag, so you."
Oh no. Oh, see, no.
Low-key, she was right, but then it's like, no,
she's not right, though.
Bag. No, because like I said, low-key, she was right because she said they're still in the bag. The bag fell itself. But up north, they would have taken the bag and then just like, even pretended they gave you a new fry.
I ain't gonna lie, down here.
They not doing all that for you.
But see down here though, especially our women down here. But I ain't going for that.
No.
They'll like you gonna either take these fries back or we can fight about it, do whatever you want to do. We can do whatever you want to do. But I'm not eating these fries. You gonna give me my money back, we can duke it out, we can do whatever you want to do, but I'm not eating these fries.
Well, I didn't do that because she gave me a look. Here's the thing, okay? I can stand up for myself. If we're in the middle, if the fist is coming to me, I know how to handle it. But like I try to prevent it. That's the up north mindset, right? She was about whatever I was about to do. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, these fries fell on the floor. I don't want them. She was just like, well, you gonna drive off without fries because they fell on the floor and they're still in the bag. So I'm not doing anything for you. And I was like, guess what I did? I drove off without fries.
No.
I drove.
No. Oh, no.
Because I will not fight a lady in Atlanta because y'all are.
No.
I don't know what the hell y'all got going on.
I got an aunt.
I'm scared, okay? I don't even want to play that game.
Like my mama don't play, but I got an aunt that damn sure don't play. She'll park that car so fast and walk in there. She'll pick the bag up. She'll walk the bag in there. Excuse me, I don't even want to talk to her. Beat it. Baby, where your manager at? Yeah. Thank you. Hey, shout over there. I don't know what her problem is. But the fries fail. I need some more or give me my money back. And she ain't gonna say nothing else.
So that's what I should do next time.
Yeah, you gotta stand. You gotta stand on 10.
It's not that I don't stand. I stand. But I be trying to evaluate what I stand for, if that make any sense. I'm
For
like,
sure. You like
I don't
it ain't
know.
worth it.
Yeah, it ain't worth. Listen. I consider myself a beautiful chocolate woman.
Okay.
I can't have a knot here. You know what I'm saying? With anybody
no.
hearing me in my face or whatever over some fries. Because it's just like, I'm just over here like, listen, I'm beautiful chocolate and I'm going to hold it like that. I don't want a knot. I don't want a big ass anything. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm just going to go home and reevaluate and buy some potatoes so I can make my own fries. There's a lot of potatoes in there right now because of that incident. Okay?
Nah, you gotta stand for that. You gotta stand for something. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta stand for something.
You think I fell for it instead of standing for it?
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Low key, I
When we
fell
talk
for
about
it.
households and stuff like that, I was raised in that household where it's like you don't let people run over you, but you also know that some stuff ain't worth it.
So was that running over me if I just decided to not
For sure.
let it get to me?
For sure. But there's nothing wrong with you walking away.
That's what I'm saying. I just be walking away.
You can go
like,
press the issue. You can go stand up like, hey, whoa, nah, we ain't doing that. I need my fries ASAP.
But if she's like, I'm gonna hit you, I'm like, no.
Now, if you talk to the manager and she in the back barking, oh, I'm finna do it to her.
I got time, yo.
It ain't nothing to walk away.
I'm in my 30s. These knees don't do what they do. Well, I'm fighting you over no damn fries. Yeah. You can have it since. As a matter of fact, I'm driving off, leaving the fries. You can take it home.
And I ain't gonna lie, in Atlanta, you don't got too many people that's gonna rush you. When the fight is brewing, you know it's on the way.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm Caribbean. I'm Haitian. When we fight, the type of fighting we do, it's a rock, it's whatever I can get my hand on. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. Same.
It's like it's a snap moment. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And it's like, do you want to have a snap moment right now over some fries?
See, that's why you don't do no going back and forth with her.
Period.
Because you already know what she on. So you go in, like I said, my auntie go in, beat it. I don't want to say nothing to her. Hey, baby, the manager ASAP need him. And when the manager come, hey, we can have a civilized conversation.
Shout out to your auntie.
Okay. It's my whole family. I ain't gonna lie. The women in my family, both sides, dad and mama side. The women in my family ain't playing about nothing. Yeah, they gonna press the issue every time. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's that Southern. I ain't met too many women that's not gonna press the issue, especially
Southern
about
women. Yes, there's Southern hospitality, 100%. But what I've gathered from Southern women, you're not gonna play in their face.
Nah.
I've never met a Southern woman that you could just say whatever and then move on with your life with.
We got some that the people may call scary. We got some scary ones, but
I don't even think they scary. I just think they're strategic.
Say that. Even
there's
the
a
scary
strategy
ones.
for them. Like, nah, I don't play. Listen, Southern women don't play.
No, they don't.
I've gathered this. I've seen it. I've watched it. You understand? I was at a gas station and the woman got in her car, beautiful Mercedes Benz, and she was fighting using her vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? She was driving around using the vehicle to get the person that she needs.
See, the scared ones.
I don't need that.
The scared ones just pick their battles wisely. See, sometimes you gotta know when to get up out of there.
And that's me. I know how to get up out of that.
You gotta know how to get up
out of that. That's me. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, see, so that's what in the South, that's what we consider scary. Like, if you're not gonna keep that same energy with everybody, we consider that scary. But you're not gonna find too many Southern black women that's gonna just go for anything. Not too many. Now you got some that is like, girl, ain't nobody in your household taught you how to have a backbone. Where your backbone at? Stand up now.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I think that coming into the States, for me, being in America, in Massachusetts, I learned one side of me and went to LA and learned a whole nother version of me. But when I came here, I learned a deeper version of myself.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And one that the people who knew me back then in Massachusetts I'm not the same person.
Yeah,
you have to reintroduce yourself to me.
For sure.
Because how I learned how to be a black woman here.
You saw it, I know now. You go back to Massachusetts like.
Even my family can't stand me at this point. They be over here like, she too vocal. I don't know where the hell this come from.
I was just finna say, I bet they say you too vocal.
They're like, I don't know where the hell all this came from. Shout out to Atlanta for molding me. Okay?
Atlanta, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing. It hurts us in the long run, but Atlanta breeds independent black women. Literally.
You know what I think of Atlanta? I think of a when people build statues, it doesn't the cement doesn't just come like that. I don't know if it's called cement, so don't blame me. It's a rectangle.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And
you gotta sculpt it out.
You gotta sculpt it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, like you mentioned, a lot of Atlanta. What do you call people from Atlanta? Atlanteans?
Yeah, from Atlanta. Yeah, just from Atlanta.
The Atlanta people, like a lot of them, if they travel a lot more, there'll be a different type of
they'll appreciate it more.
They'll appreciate it more, but they can change the world if they wanted to, because if you start with having resilience, because we don't grow with resilience first. We grow with obedience first. Yeah. Because up north, we're known for the best schools. In Massachusetts, we have MIT. We have all these major schools, and we're taught to learn. Yeah. You know what I mean? But here, it's like you starting with self. Yeah. Rather up north, you're starting with an obedience. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're just obeying what the system is giving. Whereas here, it's like the system's here, but it's living next to me, not inside of me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So.
That's a good take.
Like,
for sure.
That's how I see it. It's like unmolded canvas that can be. It can turn into so many things.
Yeah.
But that's why I love meeting the artists out here, connecting with people here that are creating, because it's just like it's a rawness here.
See, most people from Atlanta, they go other places and start businesses and stuff because when they go, they immediately see business opportunities.
And I bet you they're successful. Yeah.
And they're successful. Yeah. So I went to whenever I go out the country, it's kind of like when we get back home with my girlfriend, it's kind of hard for her to stop my brain from going. Because when we go out the country, I see so much opportunity. I'm like, oh, but they can make this play here, that play there. Baby, hey, what type of money we got, man? We can get a store right here, and we can do them crazy. So, in Japan, I was contemplating moving to Japan.
Yeah.
Off of
There's
a 2 week.
There's a lot of good money plays you can do out in Japan. Shout out to Japan.
Off of a 2 week vacation. I'm like, babe, I ain't gonna count. This might be the one. The rent ain't that much.
What does she say? Do you do this all the time?
I do it all the time. Whenever we go out the country, I'm like, babe, it could be the one. I went to Ghana. I'm like, babe, I ain't gonna count. I might do Ghana for a few years. I'm gonna open me a little club. Because it ain't that much to build over there.
All right, baby. All right. Bro, you want to save the world, baby.
Man, for sure. See, in other countries, they call America corporate America. So what they do in other countries, and of course you probably know this being from Haiti, in other countries what they do is they send their kids over here for school or for a job. They send them either here, or in Ghana they send a lot of people to Austria. What they do, they send them. They have them make their money over there because the dollar is worth more. When they make their money, they send their money back and they build up.
But let me tell you, there's actually a little bit off of that.
Okay.
So in the islands or in other countries, what you don't know is that, the level of education here is up there.
For sure.
Okay. However, when you go to other countries, there's certain things that are being taught that are not taught here. For sure. And that's why you will have someone ship a doctor from Bosnia to come do heart transplant here, or whatever the case is. They'll fly a major doctor from here to go do something over here because they're learning this over there, and they don't teach it over here.
Now they got the full package.
So there's a lot more when it comes to the education aspect of things. When they bring people from other countries, there's certain areas of expertise they have. Like for instance, in Haiti, we are very well versed in herbs. Okay, we actually grow specific herbs that they use for medication here in the States. So there's a lot more behind that space. But when people come into the space in general, like you said, it's like where we at is not making the money that we would need to sustain what we're building. For sure. And we need to go somewhere to get that money to build sustain something. Yeah. So
So from a family aspect, that's what they do. So
100%.
You're 100% right. So from a family aspect, it's like, okay, you went to school over here, you went to college here, college cheap over here, you already went to college here, right? You got
the rest of that over here,
Come on over here, get the rest of that education. Now, after you also get that education, you got all this experience, now you get that bread. get that bread, send it over here, go ahead and build us up a mansion. So like my family, my dad, and man, I give my dad so much praise because my dad, he kind of like me, he just living life. And when he living life, he get turned on to new stuff. But instead of like, when I get turned on new stuff, I'm making content.
Yeah.
Instead of my dad making content, he bring it to my brother and I. And he like, hey, did what I just learned. I'm finna research it. They're gonna be the game plan. Cause my dad, he didn't have that growing up. He had, his dad was in his life, but he didn't have nobody to teach him this stuff. So my dad is big on, hey, boy, I gotta make sure I leave something for y'all, and I gotta make sure I teach y'all something. Not even just money. I gotta make sure I leave y'all with a mindset. Yeah. So he ended up. That's how we got into him, cause he went to Ghana, and when he went, he learned about, like, my dad quick to pull the trigger. Like sometimes he'll pull the trigger before he even do research. That's the only downfall. Sometimes he'll pull the trigger before he do research. But he did the research. He went over there. He ended up finding out about land, how much land costs, how much it costs to actually build housing over there. So he once he got that game plan and he seen how much it costs, because it really at the moment it didn't cost much of nothing for
It's
real.
pennies on a dollar when it comes to American dollars.
For sure.
Yeah.
So he like, hey, you send this much, I'm putting this much. We gonna get this many plots of land here, this many plots of land here, this many plots of land here. Now because as long as we start our foundation, we good on the land. Now if it take us 10 years to build a house, 15 years to build a house, we build the house. Y'all got somebody y'all can always go to vacation. Because the way it is in Africa is they got what you call a chief of the land. The land chief own the land. But it's different here because here the government owns the land.
Yeah.
And somewhere like Ghana, the government don't own the land. So what they do is when you buy land, they might have you sign a contract for 100 years. And what ended up happening is you go there, build up stuff. And when we were over there and they were building like the foundation for one of our plots of land, it's a hill. And at the top of the hill, it's this family that's building like down there a mansion. So we go up there. She got a whole bunch of people. The lady that's up there, she got a whole bunch of people up there working. And my dad, like he not scared to ask questions. He asks. He say, hey, y'all got a lot going on. Like,
yeah.
Like, what's going on? And she gave us the whole rundown. She said, hey, yeah, my main family house is gonna be right. First of all, she told us, like, yeah, my husband usually comes out here, but he's away on business. They lived in Austria. He's away on business, so he sent me. So she just overseeing the production of what they're building for them. And basically she was like, yeah, we make our money in Austria. We bring it over here. We're going to have our main house right here. Main house huge. We got a huge gate around they got a ton of land. We got a huge gate around our land. We're going to have, we're going to build, we're going to grow this food right here, this food right here, this food right here, this food right here. We're going to have a basketball court right here. We're going to have 5 houses in the back for our kids. So this whole time, she put my daddy up on game on how to build a compound for your family to where it's like your family don't need
you have
the rat race.
You have to.
You got to. So when my dad had talked, like my dad made sure I came over there and seen it, and at least got to experience it to where it could change my mindset.
Yeah.
Like even if I don't got the money to send money right now,
it doesn't matter. Just like
it's here.
Once it's in front, you know how when you have a vision board, that's pretty much your father gave you a mental vision board of what's about to happen here. Okay?
So even when it comes to Georgia, like my mindset now after seeing that is like, cause I'm gonna always want to stay in Georgia because my family's here. But my mindset now is, hey, we can get us some land. We get to where you're not relying on the rat race. Yeah. Because COVID, I feel like COVID should have opened a lot of people, a lot of eyes for people. For a lot of people of our descent.
It was like a great reset to some degree, yeah.
And a lot of people from our descent, like they slept on it. In the moment they were like, oh yeah, we gotta get right. But 5 years from now, it's like, hey, what have you done since then to kind of change this? And I'm one of them people.
I think we have, there's a thing where, and I'm going to say we, in general, okay? We as black people in general, okay? And this is across the diaspora, we get distracted easily.
We get distracted easy. You right.
We get distracted so easily because we're loaded with talent. We know how to do everything, and we're entertained by a whole lot of things, okay?
You're right.
And I think Dave tapped into how
To distract us.
to how you know what I mean, how to distract us. And it's like, you know, you could be right on track, and then it's just this is happening, and you know you want to tune into it so you can show support or whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the interview I had earlier. We were talking about the diaspora, and I think that there's a real conversation that needs to be had within the diaspora, just the diaspora, the black diaspora, not anyone else like chiming in and giving an ally. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about us as a diaspora having a real discussion where we're on the same page and we respect each other's territory.
For sure.
While we're on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And that discussion, I think, it's on the horizon.
For sure, it is.
First, we got to get our grievances out. We all got to yell at each other and get mad and say everything that pissed us off about each other. It's already happening. You should watch the Discord on TikTok. Like they're going at each other, but that needs to lead. That needs to come out of our system because honestly, it's just like when you're mad at somebody, you go to sleep angry, you're gonna wake up and still have that in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
All that stuff needs to be filtered out so we can get it out the way, so we can get to the bottom of what needs to happen for us to make these decisions, to make these things a reality for us.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's the knowledge part too.
Yeah.
I feel like coming from a generation where a lot of my friends didn't grow up in two-parent households.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends, like I don't do the research to look at the percentage, but a lot of my friends, just off an eyeball test, ain't too many single-parent households. A lot of and I can only speak for my friends, like. And when I say friends, I'm a very social person. So friends for me ain't the same as friends for everybody. Like friends for me is damn near everybody. If I got love for you, boy, I love you, boy. Yeah.
We locked in. Y'all heard it here first. Go ahead.
We locked in. If I got love for you, boy, we friends. But even if you snake me out, you a friend I can't trust no more.
I don't even know how to be one.
No, I'm just saying, like until you show me that I can't fool with you, you my friend. So like. A lot of my friends that I grew up with that didn't have them, they father in their life or shoot, I got friends that ain't had their mama in their life.
Yeah.
They took that and they said, you know what? I'm finna have a kid. A lot of them had kids early. But when I had my kid, my kid never have to worry about that. I'm always, even if me and the mama split and she a baby mama from HE hockey stick. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta make sure I'm there.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I gotta make sure. I don't think women understand, boy. But they just like, bro, I gotta be there for my kid.
Yeah.
Now I do know some that is like, boy, you could be doing a lot better. But for the vast majority, especially like when you just look at our people as a whole, from the people that I got to, because I don't have kids yet, but from the people that I have to look at and the friend groups that I have to look at, it's like, bro, I'm proud of y'all, bro. Like a lot of my friends, they had children straight out of high school. And I'm like, boy, straight out of high school, you don't even know how to save $1 yet. We don't got no finance classes in high school.
Like, what the hell they gonna have to learn today?
Man, but fast forward to 8 years later, 10 years later, man, them boys and girls, boy, they making me proud.
Yeah.
Making me proud, man.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
The world is not easy. It's actually going crazy right now. It's going
hard.
insane. You need to pick a side and stick to it. You know what I mean? Like we can go at each other's necks all we want, but at the end of the day, we all need each other like crazy.
Each other.
Like we need each other. But it's just, I think someone, like I said earlier, someone's sprinkling some salt to try to divide. And maybe the salt is needed so we can actually taste each other. No, that sounds crazy. But if you know what I mean? Like, we need to feel where everybody else is coming from.
Sometimes you just need them people. That's why people think that I think a lot of people think that social media is negatively impacting a lot of communities. But me personally, I think that social media is impacting our communities in a positive light, because it's like the younger generation, they're not scared to basically speak their opinions
It's
now.
my favorite thing about them.
They're not scared to speak their opinion.
Whew.
Even my generation, I'm 26. My generation, but we don't care. We not trying to work for nobody. We'll quit a job fast. And like, what you gonna do? You quit your job. You got 5 kids. What you gonna do? Baby, find another one. Until this work for me, working for myself, I'ma find another one. So like my generation, I feel like my generation
Y'all
is
don't
that first generation of, hey, nah, we going against the grain, baby. No. See, no disrespect to the elders. We fought with you.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. The boomers followed directions.
They did.
What are we, millennials? The millennials, they talked about not following directions.
But they still doing
it. But they did some things to go against the grain, but they still followed directions because they needed things done. Gen Zers.
I don't know. What? You
That's
said what?
over with. They don't even.
Oh, you can get their badge.
Let me tell you something. Gen Z is a whole different. It's like if we could call another level of human, that's what y'all are.
But Gen Z are the way they are because of the boomers, because of the millennials.
But here's what I'm getting at. Like, the millennials did more talking about it than anything, and it's blowing their mind to see the Gen Zers doing it. To the degree where they're quick to wag their fingers at Gen Zers for doing things that they actually thought about doing. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not even going to go into details because this is going to get gory and I don't want to do it. But, like, you know what I mean? I'm, you know what I mean? I'm an 86 baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that thing that made me land in millennial.
Yeah.
Okay? So as a millennial or whatever, I've always, like, advocated for the fact that whoever was above me, they're not going to make the change.
Okay.
Okay? And then I thought it was going to come out of us. And then I'm like, it's definitely coming out of the next generation.
Yeah.
Because y'all, they don't care. And they will argue with somebody's grandmother. You get what I'm saying? Like, well, you can't get me to yell at somebody's mom.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? So because I have that filter and that barrier that keeps me from doing that, don't get me wrong, I negotiate deals and all that other stuff. But there's a thing about the Gen Z, there's a rawness about it. It's giving Atlanta.
See, it's like,
you know what I mean?
This how I look at it. We learn from every generation.
Yeah.
And not just learn from just watching them and watching what we look at as their mistakes and how they succeeded. It's the conversations. Like a lot of us come from communities where, and not to be too deep, but a lot of us come from communities where you might have a crackhead sitting right next to you, and you just ask them like, bro, what happened? Like how you get down their route? And they'll tell you, they'll be honest, they'll give you a full story right then and there. Especially if they sober. They'll give you a full story right then and there. And a lot of Gen Z, they learn from it. And that's just not even just coming from crackheads or just coming from bad experience. That's success too. A lot of us looked at the people who succeeded and like, okay, well, what did they do to succeed? I like that. So like, perfect example, I can just go into my story. My dad. My brother was a 3-star athlete. My brother played football. My brother was always the kid where they knew he was going to college for football. Like, he had it in him since a kid. Yeah. So my family invested a lot into my brother's career. So when I got to high school, I was real good in baseball. But of course, there's this narrative put into our community that it's hard to go to college in baseball, so just do football because it's hard to do basketball and baseball.
No, they just wanted us all in football.
Yeah, that's really what, because it's really not hard.
I see you.
You just got to work. Yeah. But just like any other sport, though, even in football, you got to work. So I decided after 15 years of living, I'm good in baseball, but man, I'm finna take all the time that I could be training and getting better at baseball, and I'm gonna start focusing on football. Period. So my parents didn't invest as much financially into me with football. Because it's like, you just started. We don't know if you're passionate for real. My brother, he had it already. And I never looked at them crazy for that. I understand.
Yeah.
So my brother ended up going to college for football. I become a senior. It's my time now. I'm a dual sport athlete. I'm playing football and baseball. I'm
Congratulations.
very mediocre in football though. Like I'm good and I'm competitive and I'm a leader. I'm a natural born leader.
So why call yourself mediocre?
But this is what I mean. At the moment I was more so I was physically changing my body myself. So the training and stuff that my brother got, I had to learn from watching what he used to do. So instead of me going to a trainer, I would have to go to the field by myself and train and try to replicate what he was doing.
Got it.
So I didn't get to where he was as the great football player because it was just different. It was different.
Yeah.
So when it was time for me to graduate, I think my dad always seen the content side in me. My dad always pushed for my creativity. So that's why I think he never really pressed really into the athlete side. Like I'm an athlete for sure. But I don't think he never really pressed into the sports side because I think my dad knew that I was gonna be a creator. My dad knew that because I used to draw. When I used to draw, my dad like, hey, get you some sketchbooks, Ma. Do we need to get them some sketchbooks? What we need to do?
Let me pause real quick.
You can do comics, everything.
Your parents are amazing.
Amazing, for sure.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
a lot of people do not have that type of support.
Facts.
From dressing the Fat Albert to like, you know what I'm saying? Like giving all of this. Shout out to your parents.
And my
pick up. Like,
and one thing about it, they ain't going to buy no extra. Like when I was doing the dressing like Fat Albert and stuff, but they ain't buying no extra.
They're like, you want to take everything in the house?
Go in your daddy's closet and see what you can find. And they ain't buying it. No, boy, they ain't spending no extra money now.
Take your mama pillow, put it in your bed.
Yeah. But see, like I said though, as a creator, I think they knew that about me. Like they knew I always been funny. They knew like, man, bro, just different. So my daddy told me straight up, like, my daddy told me, he was like, my senior year, I ended up getting a Division III offer from a school called Urbana. So I went on my official visit. Official visit is basically where they pay for your visit. They pay for you to come down, see the school, pay for your food, pay for your hotel and stuff. So I went out there, middle of nowhere. I'm talking about nothing but grass field. We driving an hour away from the Walmart, closest Walmart, probably an hour
Where's that
away.
place located? Is this in Georgia?
Nah, it was in Ohio. I forgot what part of Ohio. It's called Urbana University.
Urbana University.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. So we went up there, went to the school. We get to the school.
Out there.
Now, mind you, I'm used to seeing PWIs. I'm used to seeing big, because my brother was a 3-star athlete. He going on official visits. But it's loaded. It's crazy out there. So I get there, I'm already expecting a Division III school. I'm like, man, it ain't finna be like that. Like I know what I'm walking into. But I want to go to school for sports. This is what I want to do. So I get out there, I look, I'm like, okay, in the middle of nowhere. Cause I see myself here. So we start having our meetings and stuff on my official visit. And it's a private school. So they let me know, they're like, hey, we're gonna offer you a scholarship, but the scholarship gonna be a partial. Division III don't usually give out full scholarships, full rides. You gotta get money from different places. Yeah. Like, hey, we'll give you a partial for about $24,000. Now the other, we know you play baseball, you can send some footage to the baseball team. If the baseball team wanna cover that other half, that other last little bit, they will. Baseball team wanted me too. But they like, hey, but we don't got. I think the tuition was $32,000. I think the football team gave me 24, and then the baseball team was like, we'll give you 4.
That doesn't make the cut.
$28K. Yeah. So my dad, like I said, our generation, like we just gotta learn how to. We learned how to listen. My dad, he like, hey son, I'm gonna be honest with you. Student loans been whooping me for 50 years. He like, boy, I don't care if it's a $4,000 loan. Don't take out no loan, bro. He like, bro, don't pay and he like, bro, you gotta look at it like this. Cause I really wanted to play. I wanted to play.
I had angels as parents.
I had a love for sports. So it's like, bro, I wanna play. I wanna play ball. And my dad was like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You get into that age where it's like, you're gonna make your own decisions. Yep. but you finna pay $4,000 a year.
You were, yeah.
To play sports. You paying them to play.
Yeah.
So he was like, bro, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Your best bet, because you got good grades, you score high on the ACT. Your best bet, come home, don't worry about that. Mm-hmm. Sports to be there. You good enough to walk on. If you really want to play sports, you good enough to walk home. He like, come home, just stay home, go to Georgia State. If all else fails, go to Georgia State. Mm-hmm. Go to Georgia State, keep training, baseball, football, whatever you want to do. Keep training, and when trials come around, just walk home. You know what? Man, you right. Mm-hmm. So I went from that. I got back. I mean, I came home. I didn't apply for school in time. Mm-hmm. So it's a whole semester where I'm just like, man, I gotta figure out what to do.
Yeah.
I need to find a job, something. So my dad was like, I'm still staying at home, so I don't gotta pay no bills. My dad, he used to do photography, and he knew the basics of photography. So I'm just at home, man. I pick up a camera and start playing with it, cause I always knew how to take pictures, cause my brother growing up playing football, I used to be out there taking pictures. Mm-hmm. So I started playing with it. I started doing graphic designs, and my creativity side started to come back. The athletic side started to
and then the creative side just took over.
The creative side took over. I'm staying up till 4 a.m. I'm in there doing graphic designs. Like, I made a graphic design where I just used to go outside, take pictures of myself doing random stuff. And I made a whole little Marvel graphic design. And it was crazy. And I'm like, whoa, I'm actually good at this. And my dad was like, hey, you don't got to do none of that. You can focus.
Lovely. Oh my God. I got to tell you, I'm Caribbean. The parents I come from, shout out to you. I love you, mommy. There's nothing anybody can do to make you hate you. But my mama, it was like, if I don't see the money, ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Caribbean, I mean, what like, we came here for something.
Yeah.
So, because with the Caribbeans, if you're not a doctor, lawyer, nurse, you are wasting your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you show up and be like, art is my pleasure, they're like, okay, we're disowning you, okay? Because that's not what we came here for.
Yeah.
We walked barefoot to America to get you to this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, your parents are amazing.
I appreciate
the fact that they can just, because people don't listen to children, people don't listen to kids, people don't listen to their teenagers or anything like that. They think they know what's best, and they don't pay attention to your wants, your needs, and your loves, your passions.
Facts.
Your parents paid attention to all of that.
They did.
They are rare. Okay? Like, big shout outs to them. I love my mama, I love my daddy, I love y'all. No one can take me away from y'all. But big shout outs to what you had going on, man.
I appreciate it, for real.
Like, have you ever had a moment where you didn't want to do what you're doing?
Nah.
See? They instilled that
my
in
life,
you.
bro, all my life, I wanted to do it. I just never started. I always wanted to vlog. I always wanted to make videos. I always wanted to make people laugh. Like, people used to, like, when people shun people for being class clown, I ain't gonna say shun people, but, like, that's the only thing my parents didn't fuck with. Like, I mean, didn't like. Like, my dad never really cared about it, but my mama, she like, hey, boy, you ain't gonna be no class clown. No, get it together. But I'm telling my mom, like, I ain't no class clown. I'm a leader. It ain't my fault that you folk want to follow me. hey,
get these sheep away from me. I don't want a sheep, but let me tell you something. They gonna follow where there's leaders, okay? Ain't nothing you can do about it.
It was like a double-edged sword, because my dad and both of them, they like, hey, don't follow nobody, be a leader. They telling me this every day. They're like, hey, be a leader, don't follow nobody. But when I go be a leader, now I'm a class clown.
Honey. Yeah.
Because people like want to follow but I had to figure out how to turn that into positivity though. Like, okay, how can I be a positive leader instead of making people do the wrong thing?
See, I was a class clown, but nobody was following me. I was just
majority of your content creators was the class clown.
Yeah, I was I was class clown, but nobody was following me. It was just, this was my coping mechanism, because I was stressed, as a young child. Like, so I had to act out.
Yeah.
But were you class clown, like, making everybody laugh, or class clown, like, everybody knew that if something happened, we gotta look at you, because we gonna say something. So
I was never a problem child.
Gotcha.
I'll say that. I was never a problem child, because one thing about them parents, they gonna put that switch on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in a household.
I got
the phone cord.
I've been there.
you
extension
there?
cord.
Woo.
Good God almighty. I done got one so bad where the switch broke. He got the hanger. Hanger broke. He went back there, go get another switch. I'm like, hey, man, the whooping ain't over yet. For real.
You too strong.
Man, come on, man.
You got to break that down. My dad actually, he went to the extent of taping the switch to the top of the wall because it's just like he just point and we don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want that. And then we just moving forward. Yeah.
So yeah, I used to get tore up. So early when I was a problem child, I got that whooped on up out of me. Yeah, I got that up out of me fast. So by the time I got to high school, it was more so a thing where it's like, I'm not a problem child. I'm very smart, but I'm funny. And I'm naturally a people person. So I attract energy, I attract people. So I'm cool with everybody in the classroom. I'm probably the only person that's cool with everybody. And they like nowadays you'll hear some people and it's just people who you're just mad because you're not likable. But you'll hear people say stuff like, oh, if everybody like you, that means you fake. No.
Who says that?
Oh, that's what they saying nowadays. They saying because they saying if everybody like you, that means you not telling somebody what they need to be hearing. No, that ain't true.
I actually tell people I don't know how to be fake.
That's why people like me because I'm telling you straight.
That's why I avoid it. I don't even I avoid situations because if I have to tell you to respond, it's gonna be I'm gonna get punched in the face. Who wants that?
I'm keeping a bean every time. You might as well not even ask me. If you don't want somebody to be honest, don't even ask me, probably. I don't got nothing for you. So yeah, so I was always that person that's cool with everybody. So like, I ain't gonna lie, you might catch me standing up on the other side of the classroom talking to anybody, but my work gonna be done. Whether it was teamwork and we cheated as a class and it got done, or rather I just did it straight off my brain, my work gonna get done. But yeah, I'm a venture. I'm a venture off now. Yeah,
I'm enjoying myself. Like, ma'am, the work is done. It's time for me to network, right?
I could be skipping class in the neighborhood, like some people I know. No, I'm in class.
I was skipping class. I was one of those people. I was always in the project during high school.
I ain't start skipping until 12th grade.
I would skip that like third period. After that, I did third period. I was gone till the end of the day.
I ain't start skipping until 12th grade, and it wasn't just like no crazy skipping. Like I'm one of them kids where I was skipping because I was an athlete, and I had to come back for practice.
Yeah,
anyway.
You had no choice. Like they're gonna find that out.
I'm skipping, and I'm in the gym. I'm still here.
See,
I'm still at school.
That's crazy.
I'm skipping in the gym. Come out my football coach with a gym teacher. So I skip go kicking in there with coach, man.
We used to skip and go.
It was over with.
We used to skip and go to the Dominican spot across the street because they used to have the noodle cups. And then you could put hot sauce in it, and then they put the water in it and put it in the refrigerator. In the microwave. Yeah. And then you have like a spicy noodle cup. So I used to go skip class, go get a spicy noodle cup, go to the park.
See, that was the whoopings growing up for me though.
Yeah, it was definitely whooping. I got the whooping, but it was like the noodle cups was worth the sacrifice. You gotta understand.
Oh nah, it wasn't worth it for me.
You gotta have the noodle cup. I promise you. It will change your mind.
Okay.
It's from Fernandez Brothers. Okay.
Okay.
You go over there, get the noodle cup. They put the right hot sauce in it, and then they, you know what I mean. They put it in the microwave, and the rest, like your life changes afterwards.
I feel that. Yeah. I wouldn't want to skip. I'm still in school though. I'm still here. So hey. You can call my mama. Hey, Ma, I was in the gym, man. Them folk locked back the classroom, man. I couldn't even get in, man. Them folk thought I was finna go sit in ISS. They're dead. I ain't sitting in ISS.
And then fast forward, you're here, you're creating content, and you're making noise. How does the city react to your work?
I get a lot of people that stop me in public and be like, why you boyfriend, Instagram, TikTok? I'm like, yeah. I think people... I get a lot of people that say I'm a real and
a real what?
A real nigga.
They call you a real nigga for what?
I just cause I guess because you don't get a lot of people that speak their mind for real.
Let me tell you something. When I met you over there, your vibe is very. What's the energy I want to tell you? Initially, when I met you, it was very. I'm gonna get some real shit from you.
For sure.
That's the vibe I got from you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like when you speak to people, like every time I'm interviewing or about to get into a live, I need to know who I'm about to get into a vibe with. You know, I got to get what it is. I get people who already hate me off rip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I need to read the room to see how I'm going to navigate the space. When I met you, I was just like, you look like you're a straight to business type of guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like you
straight to it.
You gave me like, all right, that's enough explaining. Let's get to the interview. Let's get to the
Then what we here for?
Yeah, we met today, by the way, y'all. We met today.
Yeah, for sure.
But you have such amazing energy.
Appreciate it.
I gotta tell you that. Were you always this person? But do you have a moment where you had to switch and become this person right here?
It's always been me. Now I can code switch though.
You can.
Because of course working in corporate America, you gotta know when to
tell me about that.
I wouldn't say be something else or be somebody else, but you gotta know
when to tone certain things up or whatever. Yeah,
you gotta know how to adapt.
Read the room. Yeah,
you have to adapt to your environment. And that's one thing I will say. People see me in public and they like, bro, I didn't know like you was this articulate, or I didn't know you this smart and stuff like that. Cause the way I talk about content, it's just I'm throwing my energy at you. Cause that's a part of learning the game. Like content, what people don't realize about making content is one, trial and error. Two, is you actually gotta learn. Yeah. You gotta learn from your videos. So me learning from my videos, I learned that me just throwing my energy at the camera, I'm good. So when people see me in my laid back and chill mode, and I'm actually sitting down and I'm having a great conversation, and I'm very knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. So I give people game all the time, and they like, bro, I never knew you was like that for real. I'm like, bro,
I admire it honestly, like, because I think that this game needs people who move like that right now.
For sure.
Everybody thinks this is not a joke. We are literally trying to create something that takes care of our next generation. Okay? And a lot of people don't take it serious because you're doubling down on you and not some type of entity or industry or whatever the case is. You're just 10 toes down on yourself. So I commend you for the work that you have done so far.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Have you ever had a moment where you wanted to give up? Like, this ain't for me?
No, once I started, my foot was on the gas.
Damn.
The only thing, because for me, making content, speaking my mind, or just like being funny, it's natural. Because it's me. So it's not a big hassle where it's like, now sometimes I get writer's block. Like for probably the last month, it's been a little rough making videos because it's like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna talk about today? Yeah. But it's not where it's like, man, I ain't fucking with this shit, it's stressing me out. It's like, and especially once you start getting them checks, they're like, boy, what? Y'all, man, these folks gonna pay me to just be me? Yeah. Is you cool? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm in here. I'm here to stay. Period. So it's like, now I'm at a place where it's like, okay, you found yourself, you're building your community. How can you make the experience better for your community, and how can you make your content better to where it's like you're bringing in other groups of people? Because while I am focused on, because my end goal, I'll say my end goal is kind of just making sure us as a people, we can learn from each other. Just creating a safe space for each other. Like you like, don't be scared to lean on your brother's shoulder. Don't be scared to lean on your sister's shoulder. We need each other
so bad. Yeah. It's crazy. Like it is not just, oh, okay. I was talking to the last guy who was here about how much we need each other.
For sure.
Across the diaspora. Now, I was telling him that, we need to iron up some wrinkles going on or whatever, and get to the bottom and iron out whatever is going on. But the thing is, like, and we need to respect each other and each other's territory. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in your territory, I need to make sure that I'm aiding what needs to happen to make sure that you're good, because I'm in your territory. If you in my territory, you gotta be willing to do that same thing, not just willing to get money and not consider my existence when my existence is the reason why you're here. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm so big on that, and I'm glad that you mentioned it, because we do need each other in this space when it comes to building. Yeah. This is getting very weird outside, you know what I'm saying, like with everything happening in the world, and the emotional roller coaster. I meant to ask you, Kevin Hart had a roast recently,
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you watch the roast? You didn't watch the roast.
Okay.
So, what did you hear so far?
I seen the part where I seen the clip with Cat Williams.
Okay.
Like hey, you gonna invite me and I hate you. You gonna invite me and we don't like each other, but I'm finna tear you up here.
Shout out to Cat. Cat
that's the only part I seen.
But so the consensus was that the roast was offensive to the black community. The gentleman I spoke to prior made it clear that like this is what a roast is. It's supposed to be offensive. Sure. It's like battle rapping. I'm gonna talk about the stuff you don't want to hear about. You know what I'm saying?
That's what comedians do.
Exactly. The way he put it made a lot of sense. It's like bringing a country artist to come perform here. They know how to do country music. That's not exactly his words per se, but like that person knows how to do this. That's what they're gonna come and do. For
sure.
You know what I mean? So if this person makes off-color jokes, that's what they're gonna come do over here.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it made a lot of sense to me because a lot of people it was a lot of uproar because there was some offensive things that were said for sure. And I wonder when you are writing, what do you take precautions when you're writing? Is there any precautions, or you're freeballing? I'm just gonna go for it. I don't care what it affects. So
when I make my TikTok videos, it's straight out the dome. I don't write at all.
So there's no filter on it, or you just go for it.
I would say the type of person I am. I'm gonna say no filter, but me as a person, it's certain stuff I'm not. I got morals.
Got you.
It's certain stuff I'm not going. I'm big on not downing the next person. So like when I do food reviews and stuff like that, if I don't like the food, I'm like, but I don't know about this one right here. But
that's why I don't do food reviews, because I'm just like, I don't know how to tell you.
I'm gonna be honest, because that's like I gotta be authentic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, but it's a way to do it. Spend somebody's food out, throwing the food across the room because you want a clip, but that ain't P. That's rude. That's disrespectful. Especially when a lot of times when people do food reviews, these people are inviting you. So if I don't like it, I'm like, hey, but I don't know about that one. But this is probably what it's missing. Probably try this. I'm gonna give you a little game with it. Hey, yeah, probably try a little smoked paprika in that motherfucker. I ain't just gonna down the next person. So it's the same thing when it comes to cultures.
I like that.
I don't really speak on other cultures because I don't know other cultures. So people often hear me saying my content, hey, y'all know I'm talking about us. Hey, do what we need. Like, let's do this, let's do that. I ain't really speaking about other cultures.
Because you should only speak on what you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure. So when it comes, because eventually I'm going to get to the level where I start doing collabs. I start mixing and mingling with other people. What will I find offensive? That's another topic. And how do I go about those things, right? So I don't think I'm the type person where if I find you say something offensive, I ain't gonna start the broadcast. I ain't gonna slap you out on stage. But I'm gonna let you know after the fact, like, hey, but I don't like that.
Were you offended by anything I said tonight?
Nah, hell no. Nah, we good. Nah, hell no.
But yeah, we good.
But even if I do check it in the moment, it's a way to do it.
I mean, here's the thing. Well, I don't know where this weird thing is where we all have to agree. We really don't. Okay, this is not set up for us to be on the same page.
We ain't all
it's so
supposed
weird.
to agree.
I don't need everybody to be on agreement with me. I actually like some type of
debate
discord.
Is good.
I need debate.
Yeah.
I love debate. So I don't have an issue with it. And when I'm around people that can in a healthy way disagree with me,
for sure,
I feel like I can get some new insights. That's how you learn, through disagreement.
For sure.
Because if we all agree, what the hell we learning in this space?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm with you on that.
Like something like religion.
Yeah.
Like you got a lot, especially in the South. You got a lot of people when it comes to religion, they don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
Ooh, don't do that.
They don't want to buy. Hey man, hey, don't. But see, I'm the type where I'm Jewish.
You are?
Yeah, I'm Hebrew. I'm an Israelite.
Interesting. So you have a Torah. You read a Torah. Yeah,
for sure. But I read the Torah. We got the Holy Bible. We got the Tanakh. We got a lot of different stuff we can read.
That's very interesting.
But see with the Torah, I want to say, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I just got to run it back. The Torah is just the Old Testament.
Yeah.
I believe. No. The Torah is it's in a different order than the Holy Bible.
Okay.
To my understanding.
You reading that backwards? It's like it's the one where you read the lines backwards. Am I wrong?
Yeah, the pages are backwards.
Okay. Yeah.
But see, I can debate with people about the Torah. In the Torah, I want to say it either got more chapters or it's missing. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. But because I don't, hey, I let you know when I'm wrong. I let you know if I don't know if I'm right. hey, let's make that. Y'all is not the one who's gonna be like, I know. No, I might be wrong like a motherfucker. But so I debate with people like, it ain't no strong debate where we disrespecting each other, nothing like that. But I come across people that like, especially in the Christian culture. Mm-hmm. That like they're passionate about Christianity, and I'm with you, boy. I'm like, hey, let's go, cause I love the Most High, right? So, but our debates are more so. Well, what's the difference between the two? Because Christianity is based off of Judaism. We read the same word. What's the difference? What do you believe and what do I believe?
What was the answer that you got from that?
In the past, I've gotten an answer like, a lot of Christians believe that Yahshua, Jesus, is God. But that's not true. He is the
Son of God.
He's the Son of God, but he's not God because a human can't be God.
Well, you know what? Okay. I don't consider myself as religious.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a follower of Christ.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But I can't see... I grew up Catholic.
Okay.
And being in that space is just, because of how I see everything moving and how there's discord in the space, I detached from the idea of religion and just put myself into the Bible and read it.
And see, that's what a lot of us got to do. A lot of us got to read on our own.
Yeah, because I don't get it because there's things I disagree with on everybody's space. You know what I'm saying?
Got to read on your own.
Exactly, and I'm just like I just need to. I just need to get to know them for myself, and I don't need anybody to feed them to me.
And I talk to a lot of people, and it's the same thing. I'm like, hey, when you read though, is somebody translating it for you, or you reading yourself? You doing your own Bible studies?
It's my own because here's how I see it, and I hope this don't sound blasphemous or anything like that, but I believe that we all are in our own books
for sure
of the Bible. I think, you know what I mean. I think right now I'm in the book of Joanne.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. I gave up my real name, JP. Don't call me Joanne. But like, I'm in my book. You know what I'm saying? And I always consider, if someone had to read my book, what would it say?
Yeah.
And so I tried to move in a way using the teachings I learned growing up, but really meshing it in with my own personal relationship with Christ, because it gets confusing. Everybody, this is that. It's just like now I feel like people are reading the Bible and shaping their own narrative out of it to kind of like to build their own flock. For sure. Instead of actually really having a connection with the Lord. So I'm just like, it's too much going on there.
Yeah, you're right.
And he's pretty simple. God is so simple. It's crazy. Yeah. And being Caribbean and knowing that like there's other realms you can play with because of, you know what I mean? People play with different realms or whatever the case is. And knowing of the different things people do or whatever, and knowing how Christ has, I didn't have to do all the other stuff that people do to make things work in the different realms that they play with. I don't even want to get into, you know what I mean? But
see, like a lot of Christians that I talk to, and like I ask them, and like I said, like, and I'm not perfect, like, but it's a lot of reading I got to do myself, because I'm coming up off of the teachings of what I learned as a kid. That's why I said, "Why don't quote me on shit." Because a lot of this stuff is from me just growing up as a kid. A lot of the knowledge like, that I think I have, this shit just me growing up as a kid. But me at my adult age now, it's time to like get into myself.
You have to.
I gotta get into myself.
You have to. Because when I was younger, I didn't even want to get up and go to church. So it's just like, I don't even count it as being, because I was forced to be there. Now that I wanted to be my choice to choose them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. And I'm watching, I respect everybody's dance because I'm like, who knows who they're right? Who knows who's right at this point?
Yeah.
But you just have to listen to yourself, your discernment. Yeah. Like ask for it if you feel like you don't have it. Pray for some type of it, discernment.
And I don't think people realize how much discipline you gotta have to get up and read your Bible every day. Cause right now, but I ain't gonna lie. And see, that's something I gotta do better. Mm-hmm. Like that's something like sometimes you gotta be able to look yourself in the mirror and be like, bro, you tripping. Mm-hmm. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day and I go work out. Mm. I don't have a reason why I shouldn't be reading. Mm-hmm. So when I had these conversations, that's why I don't like a lot of.
But
they say a lot of Israelites.
Some type of. Okay.
They say a lot of Israelites are aggressive, and they don't want to have that conversation on the differences between the religions. But I'm like, shit, man. What? I'm not finna sit right here and make it seem like nobody. I know more than nobody.
But I think that's a level of reading the Bible without reading the Bible, if that makes any sense.
What you mean by that?
Because your vessel is something that God gave you.
For sure.
And He will send information to that vessel.
But
if that vessel is not clean, if you're not exercising, if you're not eating right, you're not getting no downloads to that vessel.
You're right.
Do you get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, some people have like encounters and don't even realize where the heck that encounter came from. And it's because you already, you made yourself the way He needs you to be in order for Him to talk to you.
A lot of times I really be wanting to think, like, I often ask people what they think their dreams mean. Because I often feel like my dreams are the Most High talking to me.
There you go.
So I feel that 100%. Like, there was a time where I'm like, man, I don't know what I want to do in life. And like I started having, because for a long time I just used to have nightmares. Mm-hmm. But when I started to work out, do stuff like that, it was like my dreams and stuff started to change, and I started to have dreams like I'm the #1 movie director in our nation,
and that's about to happen.
And I'm pushing movies that's talking about our people, because we don't know our identity. Mm-hmm. I don't care what nobody get on the internet and say. Mm-hmm. As a people, we don't know who we are. So me personally, my end goal with all this, I want to eventually get in a space where I can either act in films or write films, to where it's like we changing the narrative of our people and we teaching our people. So right now, we don't got nobody that's making sci-fi movies. We don't really got nobody that's making like we don't got nobody making no Star Wars trilogy.
We need
all these people all these trilogies and stuff. They using stories from the Bible.
It's our story being told to us. That's why we are gravitating to it.
It's our story.
We just need to make sure we see ourselves represented in it. Here's the thing. I think.
But it's our story. It's our stories, and they tweaking them.
Yes, because you want to know what? I think it needs to be served to you that way, because they also don't need you to feel like you can be that guy.
Yo,
they need you to just be like, oh, this happened.
Right, man, come on, man.
I don't want you to think you that guy. Yeah. I just want you to know that this guy exists.
If you look at sci-fi movies, like I'm a real movie watcher. When I watch a movie, I'm gonna break it down. I'm symbolize. I'm looking for symbols. What that mean in the background right there. But that's a what? Let me look that up on YouTube.
That's me.
This is what the writer was trying to say. I'm breaking the movie down for real. That's what we need in our community. But it's coming.
I think that it's, yes, 100%. I actually sense it. I was talking to my mother-in-law about it 2 weeks ago. She was like, this generation is doomed. I'm like, don't say that. I was like, I honestly think this is what's going to change everything. You got to understand. Okay, I believe, someone said it before. I'm not going to, I don't know who it is. So if you hear it, shout out to you. Your stomach is your second brain.
Okay.
Okay? Your first brain is there. Your second brain is your stomach.
Okay.
But that brain is a brain of your choice.
Okay.
And whatever you put inside of that stomach will affect that first brain.
For sure.
Okay? So if you are consuming the right things to stimulate that first brain's going to do the thing that it needs to do. Okay? Because you're a vessel. All right? So it's imagine like you're putting chicken grease inside of your gas tank.
Yeah.
You know, not supposed to put chicken grease inside of your gas tank. You're supposed to put gas in your gas tank.
Yeah.
And if you put premium in your gas tank, you're going to have a nice running car that runs for a good while. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You could my dad, his car lasted so long because all he put was premium. And if he ever found out we put regular in the car, he would lose his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think that it's just the more you put the premium stuff inside of you, the more you spark the download that's supposed to be making it to you.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, that download that's coming to you, if you miss that train, it's still coming.
Going to somebody else.
It's just going to go to somebody else.
It's going to somebody else.
It's just going to go to somebody else.
For sure.
Because you're not nourishing yourself. And you was actually first in line. But now you ain't paying attention, so the next guy's going to get it.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, why am I not Elon?
All the time.
You're supposed to be Elon. Your name starts with an A.
Then what I started doing,
you know what I mean?
I started writing stuff down.
Ooh.
So, like, especially when I was in that phase of like just wondering like, what do my dreams mean? Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, what? Like, why I don't got no dream like home? Home had a dream. He just had a wet dream. He woke up, got that little shit. He got a little why ain't having no wet dream? I'm like, hold on. So I started writing them down. I'm like, as soon as if I pull up my notes right now, I got notes where I woke up and I was just like,
that's the wettest dream. That's the best one.
But that's a goddamn.
That's the range that you're looking for, okay?
That's a movie idea right there. I done typed up movie ideas straight out my sleep. But it's like I'm gonna get to the point eventually where. And right now I'm building my community.
Yeah.
I'm building my brand. My brand is me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get to the point where somebody like Casanet, where he said himself, like, I want to step away from streaming. Mm-hmm. I want to start diving into the movie realm and stuff like that. Eventually, that's how I'm going to be. Mm-hmm. When I build my platform and do what I need to do, eventually I want to start writing.
You have the temperament for it,
I want to start directing. Yeah, for sure.
You definitely have the temperament for it.
And I feel like everything that I've done in my life and that I'm doing right now is preparing me for that. Mm-hmm. So, like, at 18, 19 years old, I was an operation manager at FedEx. You got to deal with all type of people in there.
At 18, 19.
Come on, man. I'm still a hothead. I'm squadding up with folks in the building.
And that's why
my sort manager just projecting my job.
They was like,
protecting my job.
Yazzie, we need you to fight everybody.
Yeah, they need to be.
Everybody's unruly, Yazzie.
They needed me to be the person that go against the grain.
Yeah,
because
you're not gonna be afraid to speak your mind.
That's what that was.
That was.
I need you to load that trailer. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
It was like, Yazzie's always yelling at us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I was an HR problem. But at the moment, my sort manager protected the shit out of me. I ain't have to worry about that. So
oh my God.
I feel like that taught me leadership skills in the sense where I moved up fast. I went from an operation manager to a full-time operation manager, from full-time operation manager to an area manager. Now I'm 22 years old. I'm an area manager. I got a team of operation managers under me, and these folk 30, 40 years old. Mm-hmm. So they really mad they got somebody so young. When everybody found out how old I was, that's when the HR calls really started coming in. Mm-hmm, they really mad that I'm
there's
like
a baby on aisle 4 yelling at me.
And he yelling. And he talking crazy. Because I just can't seem to understand how you can't get your people to move. So it took, and I'll never forget it. I had an assistant senior manager named Isaiah. And he had just got to the building, but he a black guy. And he could understand where I was coming from. Yeah. Because I never said nothing wrong to people. That's why I was an HR problem, but HR at the moment couldn't do nothing about me.
There's no way they could pull the plug, yeah.
I never said nothing wrong to people. It was how I said it. So he pulled me in the office. I had a whole bunch of HR calls. He like, boy, HR outside the building, they got a target on your back, but they want you. Like, you got a price on your head, but they want you. So he like they want you to take this class. They had me taking like difficult conversation classes and stuff. Man, none of that shit worked.
You went right back to the same.
So he told me, he said, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. He said, cause I'm looking at you. You know what you like. You got it. Like he like, bro, you can be the biggest in here. You got it. Like you really know operations. You know what you're doing. He was like, bro, but you gotta understand when it comes to managing people, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah. It's your tone. And I'm like, bro, we on a dock. I gotta scream. They not gonna be able to hear me. And he said, bro, sometimes it ain't even your voice. You got to think about your facial expression, your hands. That was the day that I learned that all that is tone.
Yeah.
So when he said that, I'm like, oh shit, cause I be wilding. I'm standing.
Get your ass back over there.
But I'm standing like, and then the way FedEx set up, all the people on that side, my operation manager on that side, I'm on the whole nother side of the belt. I'm standing up.
What's your facial expression be giving?
Oh, man. I'm pissed. They know. They used to call me Brown. They see Brown come around that corner and the area messed up. I'm pissed off. So I'm like, and me not even knowing, I'm mad. And shit, the senior manager don't even really care. The assistant senior manager don't even really care because they still gonna have their job. Even though this shit fucked up, they still gonna have their job. So they really don't care. I just cared too much. I ain't gonna say I cared too much, but I cared.
I see where you're coming from.
Man, this don't make sense. We come in here, we do this every single day. Why you can't build a relationship with your people? Why you can't get your people to work for you? So I had to realize that me standing on the other side of the belt with my face tooted up, and when I bring my operation manager over and I'm showing them what I see, I'm showing them how to set the area up, how to move at people, I'm not even realizing me doing all this, I'm damn near demoralizing it, man. This a grown man. It's a grown man in front of 20 people that's supposed to be respecting him. How they gonna respect him and they see you over here dogging them out?
As a matter of fact, they're gonna actually do whatever they want and
because they know you going. Yeah, and they gonna kiss up to me.
You, yeah, because you're the one. It looks like you have the power and he doesn't.
Before I had that conversation, I didn't understand that. When I had that conversation, it's like, damn, that is fucked up. I really be wilding on these folk, man. That's a bad look.
As an employee, I had that with the management, but I'm very vocal.
Yeah.
So I was in the middle of her yelling. My whole thing was like, "Are you yelling at me?
Hold on. Are you cool?
Are you yelling at me?" And she was just, and that I think that made her snap into the fact that she was yelling.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe we should go in your office because
I see that's what I had to learn too. I had to learn sometimes you got to just come out that dog.
Yeah.
I've been coming to offer real fast, man. Let me rap with you.
Exactly, because it ain't nobody's business. Everybody's just looking for some tea to serve later on during lunch would be like, so-and-so's yelling at, yeah.
But see, that something like that, though, me having that conversation, me not understanding that when it comes to leading people, sometimes you got to step off the dock.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to just sit down and, hey, let's have a reset. What's going on? Are you all right? What bridges are you running into to where you can't get it done? What you need from me? I had to learn that it's multiple ways to manage people. Everybody can't take the tough love that I can take. Shit, my manager can come. If me and my manager got a relationship, my manager can cut me out.
Yeah.
And because I grew up playing sports, I'm like, shit, bro, I got you. Let's do it. Shit, we going to the top.
If you tough love me,
everybody can't take that. Yeah, everybody can't take that. I'm gonna
cry. The waterworks gonna come out because I can't take that tough love
can't
stuff.
Take it.
I can't take it. I can't take it because I'm such a nice person. So it's just like when you come over here like, Joanne, get your ass over here. I'm just gonna. What did I do?
But see, that gets you ready for something like. But that gets you ready for something like directing.
Huh? Well, I do direct.
No, I'm saying me though. No, that got me ready for something like directing.
Level. Like you the type of director that'll probably flip a table and everybody will just be okay with it because they know that Yazi means business. Okay, I'm the one that's like, hey guys, let's gather, let's think about it, and let's figure out what happened.
But I care about people too though. So once I learned that, it's like I could do that. Especially if it's my shit. If I'm the director and I don't got no HR to fire me,
period.
I can do whatever the hell I want.
There you
but
go.
at the same time, I care about relationships. So it's like I could do that, but I ain't gonna do that because I know how that's gonna make you feel. And I want to get 110% out you. I don't want you thinking, yeah, I like working for Yazi, but he's pretty mean. No, I don't want that. I want you to come in like, hey, I'm happy to come to work. Because when you got a manager like that, but you don't want to come to work for real.
I love that. And the thing, I'm the type of person that if I work for someone, you are getting 110 of me.
Yeah.
And so the minute I feel like it's not reciprocated or whatever,
you gonna pull back?
I'm not even pulling back. I'm just out the door because I know for a fact I'm giving you all of me.
Yeah.
Because I like to be an asset. Anything I do, I want to be an asset. If I'm helping you with something, if you're helping me, I want to make sure you feel like whatever you're helping me with, it's worth it because you're gaining from this from this opportunity. So, man, listen, you've been doing a lot, Yazi.
Yeah.
Like, have you, in the space that you're in, have you ever been in a predicament where you're just like, okay, I don't want to shoot with this person because this is not gonna work for me?
Not really. I ain't gonna lie. Not really. Cause actually, yeah.
Tell the truth. Yeah, let's bring out the truth.
Yeah. I had to think about it. Cause now I'm thinking about more than just shooting. I'm thinking about more than just making content. Shoot, I'm thinking about line dancing. It's certain people, but I don't want nothing to do with you, man. I don't like the energy you keep around you. I don't like. See, when it comes to stuff like that, like I can work with somebody. Like if they got certain tendencies and stuff that I don't really fool with, it's like, I can still work with you. Like we can still get it done. I might not like your workflow, but hey, we gonna get the job done.
There you go.
But when it comes to energy, I'm big on that. Like I don't care who you is. Like you could have all the stain in the world. You could be the biggest name in whatever field we talking about. But if you're one to look down on people, if you're one to think that everybody owes you something, or you're not genuine in your actions, you only do stuff to get something out of it, I can't rock with you.
How do you know? How do you sense it from a mile away? Because I've been in that position. Okay, are you telling me to why? Am I?
No, they me.
Okay.
No, they me. Shit, this is me.
I thought you telling me to.
I'm wiping. Like,
it's hot as heck in here, y'all. Welcome to Georgia.
Shit, I'm
Thank you for your patience throughout this whole time because of this heat. But what was that? I'm sorry.
You said, how do I sense it?
How do you sense it? How do you know that ain't it?
I listen.
What do you listen for?
What you say.
Okay.
I listen and I watch my surroundings. I watch people's actions. Like, I think a lot of people, a good trait that a lot of us have in Atlanta, in general, a lot of us know how to walk in the room and sense. I ain't gonna say sense, just peep what's going on. A lot of us, like, shit, we grew up in parties. We grew up going to parties where it might be 10 people with pistols in there.
Have you ever misread a room, though? Walked in and thought it was not the right room and it turned out to be, like, the best room you could ever be in?
Yeah, that's going to always happen.
Okay.
That's going to always happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, I can walk in, like I was saying, like, I can walk in a party and I can, like, I'm automatic. When I walk in a party, I'm automatically seeing who got pistols on them.
Damn, that's so exhausting, though. Like,
oh no,
that's really exhausting. Like, why I'm walking in and I'm over here just scoping the crowd.
Especially a house party. I walk in, it's where the X is at. Boom, bingo.
I always check the exits, but damn, just as far as seeing like there's a bulk over there. He got a bulk right there on the side of his pocket. He got a gun. He's got.
Who if I see clutching, I'm gone.
If you see what?
Clutching is like when you grabbing your pistol. I see clutching.
Just holding on to it, or just like about to grab it to pull it out.
Like you clutching it, like you holding it. Cause I was always taught, you don't run when they pull it. You run when you see them going for it. So
why? Please.
If I see somebody that got a book bag or something. Cause book bags, that's one of the biggest ones in Atlanta. You see my like, cause the book bag is empty. You know the book bag empty.
So slow. I used to think it was DJ equipment in there.
Oh no, them guns.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, them guns for sure.
I've been some bad situations.
You walk in a party, you locate. It's either one or two things in there. It's either drugs or guns.
See,
and if they got drugs, they got a gun.
One. Everybody has a book bag, and it's usually a DJ about to go set up. So I used to think it was a DJ.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm locating who got pistols, and I'm testing I'm not testing the energy in the room. I'm seeing like what's the energy in the room right now, because you can feel energy.
Teach me. How do I know? Okay, I know how to feel energy, but how do I know the energy in this room right now means I need to turn around?
If you walk in and the energy feel hostile, you see people mugging each other.
Got you.
You see, it's like especially if you're going in somewhere like a party. If it don't feel like a party. And it don't got to be the whole party. It could be people dancing all over the place. But it could be somebody right next to you and you just see him out his body like, got me fucked up in there, man. I smack him.
Oh, those eyes, the minute when they start doing that.
He said he'll do what?
I go, what? Let's get out of here and get to my car.
Hey, baby, let's go. Yeah, it's about that time. Yeah, about that time. Yeah, about that time.
I'm learning as I go. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not trying to act all super green. I've been in situations.
But you definitely gotta learn how to read the room.
I try to keep myself away from rooms I gotta read. Like I just want to.
That's a
businesswoman. Like,
that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother side though. So like, when I first got my pistol, I wasn't the one. I'm taking my pistol everywhere. I was like, man, hey man, I got a pistol now. Man. I got 5 on me, man. Hey, try it if you want. But see, I had to realize. My pistol for protection, and at the end of the day, I'm protecting my household. So like when it come to my girlfriend, when it come to my lady, I don't play. Like that's one thing. I'm
Shout outs to the lady. We see you.
And we kind of at odds right now. Like we beefing right now, but
you still showing her love while you're beefing. This is beautiful.
I mean that's
y'all take a lesson.
She don't know it, but I think about it all day. So it's like that's one person like
he love you, girl. He's sorry.
Yeah, so it's like that when it comes to the household, it's like I was just thinking about this the other day. Shoot, I want to take her to teach her how to shoot, cause it's like the pistol gonna be at the house. So when I was taking my pistol out, I found myself looking for trouble. It's like when I didn't have my pistol, I'm partying, I'm having a great time, I'm watching my surroundings, I'm still on point, I'm still watching my surroundings, but I'm not bringing that energy. Nobody's worried about if I got a gun.
So bringing the pistol is low-key bringing that energy
You bringing the energy.
Really?
For
but
sure.
It's for your protection, though.
You bringing the energy. Like, I have a lot of people that tell me, they're like, Yazzie, I don't agree with you, bro. I'd rather get caught with it than caught without it. First of all, I'm not going to be somewhere where I feel like I got to have my pistol.
That's what I'm saying. I literally don't want to go to places I got to read the room.
If I go somewhere and I feel like I got to have my pistol, I shouldn't be there.
I shouldn't be there.
100%.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be there.
I mean, granted, there are some surprise situations. I'm not going to take that away from it. But it's like, most people would just, the people that know me, they call me like happy-go-lucky type vibe or whatever, okay? It doesn't mean that I don't know there's turmoil in the world and there's craziness in the world and everything going on. But it's just like, I like to operate in the space of yin yang. Yes, there's terrible shit in the world, but I'm not the one that's part of that shit. Yeah. So I know that I'm not by myself. There's other people who just want to have a good time. And I want to go there. I want to be with those people. And that's just the route I'm moving in or whatever. And I just want to have a good time, play some Uno, have some drinks, talk some shit, and go home. You know what I mean? I'm scared of guns. I don't have one. Like, I have a machete. I really know how to use that bitch.
Chop your ass down. Chop the motherfucking leg off.
I know how to chop that ass down if I need to, but I'm telling you. So I got a machete, it's a real one, and then I have a sword. So, and I practice martial arts. So, because I want to try to, have a weapon without having a weapon, whatever. At the end of the day, I don't want to be doing it.
I'm a de-escalator. I de-escalate the hell out of the situation.
How?
Shit, if all else fails and I can't talk you down, get the hell on.
Everybody get out of here.
I'm gone, man. And honestly, the way, my main, for me, de-escalating is, I'm not even, if I don't know you, or if you're not my homie, I'm not saying nothing to you. Now, if you my homie and you arguing with somebody, hey, bro, tighten up, bro. Hell no, you know we ain't moving like that, bro. Come on.
But if you're not my homie, I'm in my car, and
if you're not my homie,
this situation,
man, I'm gone.
Like, we're breaking out who?
I'm de-escalating for me.
I'm gonna
y'all can do whatever y'all want.
I'll do it from the door.
I'm gone.
Y'all cut that out, and then I'll get in my car.
I ain't even saying that. I'm gone. My parents taught me.
But what about the sticking together thing? You said we gotta be here for each other.
Oh no, when it comes to that, no, I'm gone.
At least tell everybody, stop fighting, and then you can head on out.
No. My parents taught me, and that was the best thing they could have ever taught me. When you see a fight, go the other way. And that's what I do. The moment I see people arguing, y'all arguing right here, I'm going to go on about my business.
You see?
Because it can go left fast.
Man, I learned that in the worst way. I think I was at an event. We did this whole thing where we all dressed black and we go to this event. And I don't know what happened there, but the shots started flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And everybody left. Everybody's running. My husband came and found me and took off with me, but our one friend that was there, we left him. Because it was every man for himself, except for me, because my husband ain't got me. But it's every man for himself. We're not looking for everybody. Everybody just run. You heard
I'm going to look for one person.
But he was so mad though. He was like, he stopped talking to us for a week. He was over here like, I could have died. Nothing happened. Because it was just like, so what were you doing? You know what I mean? Were we wrong for that?
No.
Everybody leaving?
Your husband done someone wrong.
Yeah, he saved me. I wasn't gonna be like, where's Jake?
Wrong.
You know what I mean? Because in the middle of everything, there's shots flying or whatever.
My number one priority, especially when something going down, is not nobody but my girl. Like, I don't care about nobody. Hey, where you at? What? Like, go. You, right here. Let's go.
That's what it did. Drag me. I didn't even use my feet for half of the way.
I don't care about nobody
My
else.
legs were in the air as it dragged me. Ran.
I actually just told my homeboy that because my homeboy had a situation where it was a club situation, and usually my homeboy is the friend out of his friend group, and I'm not in this friend group, so I'm outside looking in. I'm just kicking on my homeboy.
Yeah.
But he's the friend in his friend group where when something go down, they come get him because he can fight. So his girlfriend is out with us. My girlfriend there, his girlfriend there, his friend group is there. His friend group comes to get him. He goes out there to see what's going on. He come back, he tell me what's going on. He like, man, I ain't really stunned that shit. And I told him when we left, I told him I'm riding. He said, yeah, you see them niggas came and got me because they know that I'm the one who, I said, twin, I ain't gonna lie to you. You tell them boy tonight, don't ever come get you if you got her with you. Because now you put her in danger.
Yep.
And he was like, bro, you right.
Listen, 100% y'all are right.
Yeah, I'll be done cut them up by that.
Even if she wasn't with him, 100% y'all are right.
For sure.
Do you know how many, okay, would you believe me if I told you I was like your homeboy when I was back in Massachusetts?
I can believe it. For sure. Because
I literally, growing up in Boston, being dark-skinned and Haitian was just really not popular.
Yeah.
Okay, like, you know what I mean? So I had to build thick skin. And then in the midst of being bullied so much that it's just when you got to high school, it was just like, okay, I'm releasing all of this aggression.
Yeah.
So I was ready to fight everybody's battle. Okay, I was ready to, if you need me, I'm coming to the fight. But then people started taking advantage of that.
Yeah, no. I can't rock with nobody that's doing that.
Yeah, they started taking advantage of that. And then I had to do some soul searching and figuring out what's causing me to be ready to take on everybody else's beef.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? And do the self-searching, the self-work to figure out why you should pick peace first or whatever.
And see, he works with a very popular music artist. So
he gonna need to not answer those calls.
The way they try to make it seem like
Yeah.
he's protecting the brand, he's protecting the artist. I told him, hey, my boy, fuck that.
Your life worth more. That. Yeah.
You gotta think about you, but not only you.
Your family.
I'm gonna make sure my homie don't get into nothing. But your homie going out there to the smoke. He going out there.
He's going to the slaughter.
He going to the slaughter.
And you gonna be like.
And then you gonna come get me and bring me. Man, hey, my homies know if the smoke is outside, why we going outside? If these folks said come outside and run a fade, you gonna go out there and run a fade, boy? And you know 9 times out of 10 they got guns in the car? You're dumb.
And the person calling you there is like, they know what the ending can be here. If I know the ending could be
shit, we got guns out here.
Okay, like it could be the end of you, but because I need somebody to fight, I'm ready to weigh that odd to bring you here. I don't care about you.
You don't care about me. Facts.
I don't care about you. Why would I call someone I care about into a room with firearms in the space?
You don't care. You don't care if I go to jail, because it could be vice versa. I could put somebody down. You don't care if I go to jail.
You don't care.
You don't care. Like, no. Yeah, I never respect that. So that night, I told him, like, hey, my boy, you need to get some straightening. Because really this stuff with his girlfriend, really, like, it ain't sit right with me. And I'm the type friend where if we friends for real, I can speak my opinion.
You hold him accountable.
And I hold you accountable. I told him, like, hey, bro, you know, goddamn, I ain't one of them. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I ain't no do boy. I ain't no yes man. I said, but I'm gonna be honest with you, but I ain't like that. I ain't like that, not one bit.
Yazzie, I gotta tell you, I admire your vibe. You made a fan out of me.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna be following your content and writing all the time. Don't call me a stalker. I'm just a fan first. I swear to God. I just love seeing people.
We gotta love on each other, man. I appreciate it.
Like, you know what I mean? People trying to make it seem like we can't. We have to and we
Nah,
can.
you got to. Fast.
Okay? Congratulations on your journey so far.
Appreciate it.
Do you have anything you want to share with the people I didn't get a chance to unpack with you?
Not really, man. I'm just focusing. I'm focusing on YouTube big this year. Like, YouTube is where I really want to hit it at this year.
That's perfect.
Vlogging is gonna be my main thing that I'm gonna do. Vlogging. I want to throw in some challenges and stuff. Just me trying out new stuff, trying out new cultures and stuff like that. But for the most part, my YouTube, I am Yazi YT. I am YAZI YT. But yeah, that's really it, man. My YouTube is what I'm really pushing hard this year. So hopefully YouTube can make me financially free.
They will. We claim it.
Yeah, we're claiming
it in here. Okay.
This year, YouTube will make me financially free to where I can start putting everything else I want to do into place. Because of course, everything costs money in this month.
Man, listen. Gas used to be $10. Okay, you remember that part? Okay,
everything
that just happened.
costs money in this month. So.
Listen, Yazi, I commend you on everything that you do. Again, I respect people that have, like, there's an aura you have about you.
Appreciate it.
You probably don't even sense it. People probably already tell you about it.
Yeah,
but
do.
You just have an aura about you that makes people feel comfortable following your work.
I appreciate
it. And I feel 100% comfortable following your work after this simple conversation we just had here today.
Appreciate it, for real.
Okay, so, I mean, y'all who's listening, make sure y'all show my brother Yazi some love. Okay, hype up this video. Make sure you guys are tuning in and staying tuned for all the other podcasts that we have coming down the pipeline. Yazi, tell everybody where they can find you. You can find me on TikTok. TikTok is my biggest platform, but you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, at I am Yazi YT. That's I am YAZI YT. There you go. Because he is here's Yazi, okay? I can't even cut this out. We can't even edit that. So y'all just don't be mad. Just understand there's a lot of work being done here. If you are now tuning in, you're late. But it's okay. We'll be clipping a lot of this and sharing it to you guys soon. All right? So get with it or get left behind. Cut and print.